Hello, chess friends. This time I want to show you my first ever win over a Grandmaster. It was in August 1996, almost 27 years ago, when I visited Berlin with a chess friend and we played a tournament there. And it was immediately a big surprise. The first round I had to play Valentin Arbakov, a Grandmaster. And when these pairings are known, you don't have, for the first round, you don't have so much time for preparation. It almost immediately starts for such a first round. So without real preparation, I had to play the game, and I thought, come on, let's go, let's make the best of it. And it's always interesting to play a Grandmaster. So let's start with the game. I played e4, open Sicilian with white, and Valentin played a the knight off opening, which I also used to play myself at the time. I still do occasionally. And at the time I played bishop c4 because I always found it not so easy to play with black also. So I tried this with white lately at the time. So he played the normal moves, which I also play myself with black. But then he played for the variation with a pawn win, which at the time I didn't dare to play myself because I found it quite tricky to play this way with black. Because when you look at this position, white has developed his knight on a4, his bishop on b3, knight on d4, he already castled. His queen has free way to go in the attack, and black has only developed one piece, which also stays not that safe in the center because it's not protected. So I was quite happy with my position, and yeah, optimistic feelings. We will see how long I can prolong against this Grandmaster, and it's interesting anyway. So I attack the knight, so he can go back or play d5. What he did, it looks good because also my bishop is somewhat restricted by that move. My knight still cannot go to b6 or c5. So it's not that easy for me, of course. I have enough compensation for the pawn, but it's definitely not easy. I played my queen out to f3. So I want to start an early attack if possible, because black still hasn't castled. It's not so easy anyway to develop all his pieces as soon as possible, because the rook, bishop, both bishop actually, and the knight are on the starting squares, and I have already almost developed all my pieces. So bishop e7, which is logical, bishop f4, bishop b7, and then I played my last developing move. So all my pieces are playing now. He castled. If you ask why not immediately e5, which looks to win a piece. Oh no, that's not here. That's not here. That was a move later, I thought. Because here I can take. Yes, I played this move. When there also come tricks with rook takes e4 and then a knight f5 maybe later. But then first I have to play this pawn to c3. to protect my rook on d1, and c3 is a move to try to get my knight back into the game. Now he played knight d7, and now I played c3 to protect this rook and to get the knight back into the game. And now I'm threatening, in some cases, rook e4 and then play my knight away. Normally, that with the queen here, that does not work, because then he can take on e4 and my queen is hanging also. So I meant to say at this moment, king h8, when you ask why did he play that, the explanation was during the game. Yes, here this was the moment when black tries to win a piece with e5. Then I can play knight f5 to go with the knight also in attack, and when he wins the piece, then comes rook e4. He takes on e4, and then I can play this beautiful move, rook takes d7, which he cannot take because of knight h6 check, and I'm winning the queen. So with that in mind, probably he played king h8, because then when in this position the king is on h8, then of course this knight h6, there is no check and it doesn't work. So now I have to play knight f3, which is also good. It can sometimes go here or another attacking square. It prepares for this move, and this knight cannot go away because of this pin so easily. But that was actually what happened in the game. He took, then I take back, and then all my pieces are in the game by now. And here he must have something missed. Maybe that my bishop was also covering d1, because here he played this move. And because I played against the Grandmaster, I thought, yeah, what? I have to double check what is wrong with my idea of knight takes e4, knight takes e4, and rook takes e4. So I counted a long time to this. At this variation, because here there's queen against two rooks, but I also have a knight, an extra knight. So probably, or he missed that I defended this square, or I don't know what else he missed. So now I could play knight g5. Which is winning, and yeah, I couldn't believe it when what I was thinking during the game. I didn't dare to think I'm winning against the Grandmaster, but I thought, what is this? And then he played h6, because it looks like it wins a piece, or it looked not really, of course, because what I played was easy. And now I even also, with my queen, cover this d1 square, so it's even double protected. He still can take the knight with the pawn. And I'm threatening knight takes f7 check. So he has to go here. But then I played knight takes f7 anyway. Yeah, he has to take, because otherwise it's then I can also play this move, because the queen is protecting a d1 square. So he took, and then I took. He has to protect, of course. Queen f7 check is a deadly, yeah, deadly. He is already dead, I suppose, but yeah, what to do else? And then instead of just taking this exchange, I thought, why not, after something, sacrifice a piece, because it's completely not dangerous. If he takes, then this happens. King moves, only move. and then I can take this and threatening mate. So yeah, I couldn't believe it. Here it really dawned on me. I'm gonna beat this Grandmaster. There's no way he can prevent it. And so he cannot take. So he played this move. And I thought, yeah, what do you want? Take my pawn? So I played bishop e3. I quietly go back, and I can play let the pins in, and I've already reckoned when this move comes, which he played bishop c5. And look at these incredible strong bishops. Now even bishop takes f8 is threatening, and then anyway queen f7 with probably checkmate or so he tried a last trick, or he thought it was a last trick with e3, but of course I could simply take it because there's no rook f1 mate because the rook is still pinned. So yeah, I was very happy afterwards and celebrating it with my friends who were also surprised I had beaten a grandmaster. So I thought I want to show this game already almost 27 years old, but yeah, of course I still have living memories of this game, which was the first time I beat a grandmaster in a classical game, which of course was bringing a lot of joy at the time. So I hope you find this game interesting and maybe even little learn a thing or two. So that's for now. That's it for now, and till the next time.